an Ontario kid, a proud Canadian, and a pick of New York City FC, and former UConn and Sigma player, Kwame Awuah. Kwame, welcome, my friend.
Hello. How are you?
I'm very good. Welcome to the show, Kwame. Let's talk about it. When you heard your name being called by New York City FC, how did it feel? What was going through your mind? Describe the emotions, young man.
It was a very surreal moment. Just to get your name called and be part of something big, such as a SuperDraft, was just an amazing moment. And I had no idea that I was going up next. I heard a couple of things from Costa. I met with New York City FC the day before in the last minute interview, and I really liked the team. I really liked the coaching staff, and it was just meeting them in general was a awesome experience. And going up there, I was you finally realize that you achieved what you've always been working for.
Coach Vieira wanted you, and he wanted you badly, and he got the pick that he wanted, which was yourself, Kwame. Talk about the discussions after it's all said and done. They drafted you. Did you get a chance on finding out why they were so keen on drafting you? Did they like something in the combine that they saw? Did they like something in the interview when they talked to you? What sold them to you?
I met Coach Vieira actually in the elevator in the combine, and I always knew that they had only the 39th pick. So in my head, I always wanted to meet him and meet the coaching staff, and just to get to know, just to pick his brain about soccer in general. Like, it's not always there's never a time that you're always going to see someone like Patrick Vieira and Claudio Reyna. So I'm not sure what went through their mind, like what made them pick me, because I didn't really have time after the SuperDraft, after they called my name, to really talk to them too much, because there was still time going on. They still had another pick going on, but the meeting went well the day before the SuperDraft, and they just got to know me, and I got to know them, and I felt comfortable around them, and it was just everything how it happened is just. I don't know, it was just surreal.
Kwame, is it sunk in yet? Pirlo, Via, New York City, the Big Apple, it's all yours.
Not at all. Till this day, till right now, I'm just seeing notifications popping up on my phone and stuff like that, and it still hasn't hit me. I feel like it probably hit me during preseason camp when I'm actually learning and becoming a student of the game under the tutelage of Patrick Vieira and guys like Pirlo, guys like Via. And those are guys that you were playing with in FIFA, and now to actually play next to them, train under them, is just unbelievable.
Kwame, let's talk about some of your coaches that helped get where you're at. I mean, you talked about learning. You talked about development. Let's talk about UConn, the legend, Ray Reid. Let's talk about Sigma, Bobby Semiotis, Costa, all the guys there that did so much work with you to get to where you're at. Talk about what you gained and what you got from your experience at Sigma, and then also what you got at going at UConn and you can take with you now to New York City FC.
Going to Sigma when I was around 15, I've always been back and forth with Sigma, but they've always been there for me, Costa and Bobby and all the rest of the coaching staff, and you just learn so much under them. They always know what they're talking about when it comes to soccer. If you have any questions, even when it came to the time where I had to sign for college school, like they knew people, they knew what the systems that certain schools played, what schools would best fit you, and just learning every day, practicing with the players like Kyle Laird, Richie Larea, Chris Nankel, you just automatically get better. And they took their job seriously, which made us take our job seriously, because we knew that under them we could get to where we wanted to be, and just to achieve that is just unbelievable. So I give them most of my thanks for developing me into the player and person that I am today.
And there's something special in the air there at Sigma. There's something really, really important that helps you young men. Richie Larea mentioned Kyle Lauren. Both have been on the show. I saw Richie at one of the local malls here in Toronto with my wife. Beautiful smile, big bear hug. And you could see the respect that they have and how they hold themselves out into the public and understand the responsibility of being away from the pitch as well. Talk about it, Kwame.
I mean, It's that Sigma FC. They have groomed a lot of guys like Kyle Becker, Emery Welshman, and all those guys that started paving the path for us. Guys like me, Kyle, Richie, and Chris Vanko, Alex Hallis. Like, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be where we are right now. And so, just to be able to be respected in the soccer community and know like what we have to do on and off the field and how we have to carry ourselves because we're always carrying the Sigma name and our school's name as well. It's something that we learned at Sigma FC and through our local clubs too when we were younger, because a lot of us played together at a younger age before we even went to Sigma. So we learned that from when we were young, and we just try to bring it to Sigma. And then from Sigma, they refined that, and we brought it to our college and try to play the best that we can there and be the best that we can there.
Now, Kwame, from what I recall, I watched you in about 6 or 7 games here in Ontario, saw some games at UConn over on the internet as well. And you're very versatile. That comes across to me very important, especially now getting ready to go on a journey in your pro career. You're flexible. You're able to do whatever the coach wants you to do, from what I gather and watching you, whether it's chipping in on the defensive role, maybe feeding a lot of the great passes you used to feed Kyle Larn and others, but you're okay with that. You're not settling in on one specific role and one specific type of play. How important is that for you that you're flexible?
I mean, I feel like being versatile, it helps you learn better, learn the game better from different aspects of the game. And I feel like just the hard work is what makes you a better player on and off the ball. I feel like that's what makes me able to chip in on the defensive work, able to chip in on the attacking work, and just looking to emulate what people have showed me throughout all the years and emulate the players that I like to watch as well. So I'm not set on a specific position. I'm more of a team player, and whatever I can do to assist the team and whatever I could do to help the team win is what's most important to me. And if that and playing a different position that I haven't played before is going to get me on the field, it doesn't matter to me. I'll play that position as hard as possible to the best of my abilities, and hopefully the coach can see that as well.
Now, Kwame, you went to UConn. You were a leader there. Coach Ray Reid believed in you as the leader there of that squad. But you also studied. What did you study there, and how important is that for you as well once you hang them up and you're done playing 20 years from now? What do you want to study? What is your other passion when you went down there?
My other passion is urban planning, more on like the civil engineering side. I studied urban. My major was urban and community studies and minor in geography. Like Coach Reid and those guys, they helped so much on the school end. Anything I needed academically, tutors, lab time, anything I needed, it was easy for me to get. And without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. And school is really important to my parents. The fact that I was able to graduate in 3.5 years was a crucial thing. And even to get a scholarship to UConn, to a school like UConn, was big moment for them. So I'm happy I was able to complete my studies, and I'm happy that I'm able to continue on playing soccer in my professional career, and I have something to look back on after my career.
So, Kwame, as we close it out, you mentioned some of the coaches that were important in your life. I want you to mention your parents, as you just did, their names and how important they were to you in this journey, in getting up in the early hours of the morning, taking you to training, staying up late at night, getting up in the morning to go to work, all for you, filling that gas tank, taking you here and there, buying your boots. Give us their name.
My mom's name, Winifred Straha, and my dad, Isaac Awuah.
And
they mean the world to me, and without them, I wouldn't be able to persevere through many things that have gone on in my soccer career, and this is all for them. My mom was carrying most of the stress for me. She was stressed all week during this whole process, and just for me to get picked up and for a team like New York City to actually pay for the pick is just absolutely amazing, and she can't thank everyone enough, and just to see her happy makes me happy.
And that's why New York City believed in so much in you. They, as you said, they paid to get you there. They did that. And you're going to make me a promise right here live on air that you're going to take your mom and dad out for a very nice dinner as soon as the season gets underway. You're taking them out, and you're going to thank them for what they did, because they never want anything in return. No parent wants anything. All they want is health, happiness, and a smile from you. But you're going to take them out. Are you not, Kwame?
Yes, I'm going to take them out to dinner and do much more, as much as possible.
I love hearing that, brother. I love hearing that. God bless. Good luck. We're looking here at League One Ontario. We're smiling. We're looking at Sigma, and we're saying, here's another product. Good luck in MLS, and we couldn't be proud of you, brother.
Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate everything.